Counter-Strike 2's been announced.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Counter-Strike 2 is the largest technical leap forward in Counter-Strike's history. Counter-Strike 2 arrives this summer as a free upgrade to Counter-Strike.
Oh, volumetric. What the f***? That's insane.
Honestly, I'm so disconnected from the gaming bubble these days that I'm actually surprised that I know that Counter-Strike 2's been announced. I mean, it's pretty huge news. Valve is finally getting off their ass and their massive pile of loot box money and actually creating a new product. I must admit, chaps, as an avid video gamer from the age of 7 all the way to 22, I think my favorite era which I went through for gaming was definitely CSGO. If you don't know, I went through sort of like eras of games. I'm sure a lot of you might relate to this. You start off with some Minecraft, and you start playing a bunch of COD, and then you get into Overwatch, and then it's CSGO, then it's League of Legends, and then it's Battlefield, you know what I mean? In terms of peak competitive gameplay, I think CSGO has it down to a T, if it wasn't for the massive hacking problem. The absolute satisfaction of hitting that one-tap headshot with an AK-47. Or faking a bomb site, getting the plant down, and clutching the round while your entire team watches in awe.
So in simple, he needs a multi-kill, first found, Twist aggressing, they have to double peek, he's getting his shot, he's hitting another one! Simple! No! Simple! That's unbelievable!
At how much of a G you are. CSGO makes you feel like a champion. CSGO makes you feel a sense of brotherhood and teamwork unlike any other game. When I saw that Counter-Strike 2 was announced, a small part of my old self jumped out of his chair in pure joy and excitement. I had been waiting for this moment for years. Finally, a new engine. Finally, I don't even know. I'm trying to relate to the gamers. I'm so out of it nowadays. Finally, a new engine. Updated graphics. New UI, a new game to play, finally. Only a small part though, because I can honestly say, with complete and utter confidence, between Counter-Strike 2 and Elden Ring, which were my two most anticipated games of all time, I have absolutely no pull to play either of them. I have completely and utterly beaten my video game addiction. I have reached the other side. It's beautiful on this side. The grass is green, life's good. It's far better than where I was 2-3 years ago when I was playing video games for sometimes 16 hours a day. I was in the absolute depths of video game addiction. I saw how bad it can really get. Now I'm gonna tell you boys a little secret. Around a week ago, I went round to my friend's house, CEO of Testosterone, Jack, and we sat and we essentially just did a bunch of work together all day. And it was awesome. We did a fuck ton of really productive stuff. At the end of the day, we were sat around, we were tired, we had done all of our work, and we wanted to just chill out for a bit. Now Jack has a PlayStation 4. Now this is the secret, guys. I played some PlayStation 4. That was the first time I played video games since probably about 15 to 16 months. We played Black Ops 3 Chronicles, we played Nocturne Toten, we played Ascension, we played Kino de Toten. Some very dope maps. In terms of playing video games, if you were to play them, that's exactly how you should do it. Some split screen silliness, either with one of your boys or a chick that you're with. Just fuck around for a bit after a day of winning. And it should certainly not be a part of your identity, and it shouldn't be a habit at all. And I had a lot of fun. It was a good time. Now the contrast between how I played that zombies game, me and Jack trying to beat our high score of round 11 on Kino de Toten, versus me 3 years ago staying up for 23 hours straight with no breaks trying to beat a world record on a 2-player online co-op match of zombies on Ascension. The contrast is astonishing. And that's what video games do to you. Think about all of that competitive drive that went into me staying awake for 23 hours straight with no breaks to try and beat that world record. Think about what that energy could have been used on. I could have developed a skill. I could have built something that meant something that would sustain me for the future. I could have learned so much, but I sunk it all into a video game. That could be you right now if you decide to play Counter-Strike 2. As a man, you are blessed with the innate ability and need to compete. You can use that to autistically learn all of the A-site smoke lineups on Mirage, or all of the callouts on Dust 2, or the exact spray pattern of an M4A4. Or you can do what I did. Leave the world of video games behind and begin leveling up in the real world where it matters. My life 2 to 3 years ago was incredibly bleak. I was absolutely miserable, heavily depressed. The world scared me. My anxiety was that bad that I couldn't even walk around to the local corner shop, literally 2-minute walk away, to buy some milk without having a panic attack. Now, 2 to 3 years later, I am here living alone on the other side of the world, surrounded by a network of high-level men, all winning. That's the power of making small but correct decisions on a daily basis for a year-long period. A lot of you will watch this video and think, well, Sam, me playing a little bit of Counter-Strike at the end of the day, like you played zombies, is an insignificant choice for me to make. It's not gonna make much of a difference. Fine. Do that. If you want to continue living that life and getting the results that you're getting right now, be my guest. Don't listen to me. But if you're anything like me and you want more out of life, I promise you, any amount of time spent on video games competing in that sense is a complete and utter waste of energy. And any amount of time spent doing it, you are stripping away from your future potential as a man. Men have to build. If you're not building, if you're not developing, then you're decaying. You're not born a special snowflake. I know you've been told that, but you're not. You actually have to build yourself into a man of status, class, value. And you're certainly not doing that if you're playing Counter-Strike 2. The correct decision that you can make right now is to stop identifying as a gamer and to leave Counter-Strike in the Dust 2. Nice. Still got it. If you want to learn my pathway to financial and location freedom, along with quitting video games, has gotten me to this position here. Because it's all well and good quitting video games, but you need to replace that time doing something else. I can't recommend enough that you learn a skill like video editing. And if you want to learn that directly from me and join a network of the best video editors in the world, then click the first link in the description right now and check out my Video Editing Academy of Excellence. I will train you to be one of the best video editors on the internet, and you can start making money online immediately. Take care, boys.